living this great life, you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but deep inside, when you look in the mirror at night, you know you are sad. And you are sad because your soul hurts, because you need God. When God becomes your ally, then no mortal man is worth fear or even respect. I will destroy any mortal man on the planet. I fear one person, and that is God alone.
My team, it's not just about how we make money. It's also an entire mindset. I don't want to be the only scared one in the group. If me and my 6 closest friends are walking down the street and a couple guys came up to us with machetes, I know they wouldn't be afraid. So now I'm not afraid. Now no one's afraid. Now you're fucked. It's like a gang, right? You have to have that mentality. So it's not just even about money. It's about your entire life you create. If you're a person, if you're a man and you're out here and you go, you know what? Who do I want to be? I want to be strong and rich and brave and respected. Then I need friends who are strong and rich and brave and respected. That's what you need to do. If you're going to say, oh, I want to be these things, but I hang around with this guy because we play FIFA together, then you can stay a fucking loser. And that is your decision. Stay a loser. I have no sympathy for losers. I want to make this another thing clear that ends up on TikTok and everyone cries their eyes out. I don't give a solitary fuck if you want to stay at the bottom of the societal totem pole. If I'm going to ignore how I feel day after day so I can perform, regardless of whether I'm sad, happy, pissed off, tired, if I'm going to get up and work anyway when I'm tired, how do you expect me to feel sorry for you because you didn't work when you were tired? If I don't care about my own emotions, I certainly don't give a solitary shit about yours. If you want to stay a loser, stay one. Good, it's fine. Stay a loser. I have no sympathy for you. I don't care.
I believe, now that I've analyzed, that my father sacrificed his marriage for me and Tristan. Because I think that there was times of massive contention with my mother where he was so principled and so concerned with our upbringing as men that he sacrificed his marriage with my mom for us.
He filed the divorce?
Yeah, so I'll give you a very quick example. I'll tell you a very quick story that surmises it. So they were still together when we moved to England. My father's still in America. He came over to visit. And my mom said to me a couple of days before he comes, your dad's coming, we're gonna get a haircut. And I was less than about 12. Went to get a haircut. We went to our normal hairdresser. Hairdresser wasn't there. Got some other hairdresser, cut my hair, whatever. And when we got back to the house, my mom's like, I don't like how she cut your hair. She cut your hair wrong. She cut your hair wrong. And I'm only 12, right? So I'm like, yeah, she cut my hair wrong. She cut my hair wrong. So when my dad came, my dad turns up. He's only there for like a couple hours. I haven't seen him in nearly 6 months. I said, oh, yeah. And my mom said, I hate the way they cut his hair. And my dad, and I said, yeah, they cut my hair wrong today. And my dad lost his temper. He said, what the fuck are you doing? You're raising my sons to bitches? What the fuck are you talking about haircuts? I leave you here with my boys, you're talking about, tell them to worry about their haircut? They're fucking men, who cares about their hair? Their haircut doesn't matter. When they grow into men, no one's gonna care what their hair looks like. Their haircuts are stupid. And my mom's like, well, no, Emery, it's just, she cut it wrong, And then my dad was like, listen, I trust you with my boys, and you fucking cut the hair wrong. So they got in some big argument. So I'd only seen my dad for 3 hours at this point, fucking 6 months. They got a big argument, my mom kicked him out of the house. So we left the house, right? So we went to the hotel, and then the next day he called me, he goes, I can't come to the house, your mom doesn't want me there, come to me. And I came to him and we went to the hairdresser, and I was only 12. So this is a traumatic experience, right? I cried my eyes out. I don't know why I cried, but I was upset. He goes, come with me, boy. He goes, you learn when you're older, you're gonna understand when you're older. You're gonna shave your head. And I was like, I don't want to shave my head. He goes, listen, you're 12, you're a kid, nobody cares about your hair. Come here. So I mean, I'm thinking, I had my head shaved, by the way. When I went home, my mom went fucking crazy. This is the story she recited to his death about how crazy my dad was. His dad, Emery's crazy, he made him shave his head, he's so crazy, that is so crazy. But when I shaved my head, my dad said, listen, you're going to grow into a man and you're going to learn that there's so many things that society expects of you, and there's so many things that people expect of you, and so many things people are going to care about, and the last thing on the list is going to be your haircut. I'm not going to give a solitary fuck. I'm not going to have you be raised to get your haircut matters. So people always say, oh, why am I bald, right? So I had hair until about 3-4 years ago, and I was remembering this story. So after this story with my mom and father, my mom went nuts, called my dad crazy. He went back to America. So I sold 3 hours after 6 months because of this haircut thing. Because he was so principled, didn't give a shit. So I was sitting in a hairdresser, and I was waiting for the guy in front of me, and he had his haircut. And the guy in front of me, he goes, oh, I'm finished. And he goes, oh, excuse me, can you just a little bit here and the top, just a little bit at the top, and here and here. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just on my phone. I'm like, you're ugly anyway. No one cares. Like, and he messed around for like 10 minutes fucking with his hair. So when it was my turn and I sat down, it wasn't my normal barber. He goes, hey, how'd you want your haircut? And I remember the story, and I just couldn't. I was like, bro, shit. Like, I'm a millionaire, kickboxing world champion. Who gives a fuck about my hair? I haven't had hair since. I did it at that day, and ever since, I've just been like, oh, this is easy. I can go anywhere. Shave it off, shave it off, shave it off. But that's an example of my father would destroy his relationship with my mother to try and teach me and Tristan things. And I have so many examples of that. Their biggest arguments were almost him being too principled about me and Tristan, and my mother trying to be like, Emery, that's crazy. Or Emery, let him go to sleep. Emery, he doesn't want to play chess. Emery, sometimes my dad was like, no, but he is going to be this way. He has my name. So you can leave the house if you want. Eileen, he is doing this. So I think a lot of his relationship breakdown was actually because he was so principled on us, which is quite a unique perspective, I guess. So he sacrificed his marriage, I think, many pieces.
Your destiny is too big to get there on your own. But the reason some people never reach their highest potential is because they never get away from the wrong people. You've got to connect with people that understand your destiny. People that can call forth your seeds of greatness. Not people that are always pushing you down, never giving you their approval, no matter how good you do. If you will get the wrong people out of your life, then God will bring the right people into your life. The people that are closest to you, they're with you, but they're not really for you. You're spending all your time and energy on someone that doesn't understand your destiny. I found some people you have to love from a distance. The scripture says, don't cast your pearl among swine. When you get around true friends, they won't be jealous of your gifts. They won't try to talk you out of your dreams. It'll be just the opposite. They'll help you develop your pearl. In other words, they'll give you ideas. They'll help push you further along. Your inner circle should be people that celebrate who you are, not someone that's always trying to outperform you, pointing out everything you're doing wrong. If that's not who's in your inner circle, you need to do like me and gradually start to pull away. It's not the quantity of friends that's important, it's the quality of friends. You can't afford to have people in your inner circle that are saying things like, do you really think you're going to get well? My grandmother died of that same thing. Or I know you're praying that your child will turn around. Seems to me like they're doing worse than ever. See, you need people that will come into agreement with you and release their faith, not people that will tell you what you can't do and release their doubt. You may be around people today that are constantly pulling you down, telling you what you can't become. Understand, it's scriptural to show them the door. I can't accomplish my God-given dreams with you constantly pulling me down. I love you, but I can't have you in my inner circle. I'm going to love you from a distance. Who you have in your inner circle is extremely important. You need to evaluate who's on your team, who you're giving your time and energy to, who you're talking to on the phone so much. Are they building you up or tearing you down? Are they modeling excellence, integrity, generosity, or are they lazy, not going anyplace in life? No, don't spend your time with people that don't make you better. Some of you don't realize how much that one negative influence is holding you back. How much more you would grow, how much more you would enjoy life if you just make necessary changes.
You're avoiding pain. I've been through endless. I now have everything I've ever desired. You have none of the things you desire. Am I supposed to feel sorry for you? Because you took the easy way out? Am I supposed to look at you and go, oh, poor dude? No. You were a fucking coward. You didn't go through the shit I went through. You didn't put it on the line. So you deserve your substandard reality. Because if you actually wanted it, and you actually tried, you'd have it. You could have anything you want. The universe is super giving. There's not a car I can't have. There's not a house I can't buy. If I want to go to a yacht, if I want to go to Antarctica, there's nothing I can't have. Bam. Because I've decided to become this man. It's the same for absolutely every single one of you at home. If you want it, you can have it. So when I see people who don't have what they want, I consider them losers. And this may be elitist. I understand that. But if I put myself through endless pain to end up where I am, it's very hard for me to have sympathy on the man who's afraid of pain.